are the One Love Band. We're glad to be here. And our next song, would you like to introduce that?
Yeah, before I do that, I just want to say I went Friday to the Blessings, and I've been on cloud nine since. It's been really transformative for me, and I want to thank for those of you who are here. If you can go. So I think you're going to have another one in
summer.
Summer, okay. So this song I wrote is called Music is the Key. And I wrote the song about what music means to me. It is my connection to the Creator. And I also learned something new about Nikola Tesla. And he was a great inventor and a scientist. And he said that all life came from vibration, frequency, and energy. And the Hindu like to call it Nada Brahma, the God sound. So. Go ahead. Nice and loud.
Wow. And that was original. That was amazing. That's amazing. Well, so good morning and Happy New Year and Hau'oli Makahiki Ho in Hawaiian and happy last day of Kwanzaa. And day 6 of Kwanzaa is creativity. Each day has a theme, and creativity being kuumba in Swahili, creativity, is perfect, I thought, for creating our dream life for 2024. Why not? And so today is a very special day where we are going to be setting our intentions for 2024, and how about we just let go of everything else? And so it will be a twofer. You're going to get a twofer here where you get to not only let go of what's not working anymore, but you get to invite, demand, and command what you would like to have happen in the next year. So, yay, that's amazing. I am so excited. I love ritual because I am an integrated Catholic. And the one thing I grieved when I left Catholicism was that we didn't do ritual. And that's not true. We can do what we darn well won't. So I brought my little Catholic self here. And we're going to do a ritual, which I am very excited about. I just wanted to give you a little bit of context. How's that? So we'll start with Thich Nhat Hanh. Thich Nhat Hanh says, if we face our unpleasant feelings with care, affection, and nonviolence, we can transform them into any kind of energy that is healthy and has the capacity to nourish us. I'll have that, please. I'll have what he's having. Well, he's having heaven, but he also brings heaven to us. Buddha, on the other hand, says attachment is the source of all suffering. Ain't that the truth? And last, Lao Tzu from the Tao Te Ching, it says, in the pursuit of learning, every day something is acquired. In the pursuit of Tao, every day something is dropped. Do we like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how about from my last? I was going to wait on this one, but I crush on him, so I think I'll bring it now. Deepak Chopra. Sorry, Larry, it's just a little crush. He says, in the process of letting go, you will lose many things from the past, but you will find yourself. I think that's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
So what is a burning bowl ritual? And I can tell you this, what is any ritual? What is the purpose of the ritual? I love what's the purpose, what's the goal, what's the intention. I like to know things. And the purpose of the ceremony is to shift consciousness. Now remember, when I say consciousness, I'm talking about God. Now, God doesn't shift, but our acquisition of God shifts. Call it spirit, call it whatever you want to call it, the thing itself, the infinite mind, the divine heart, whatever you want to call it. It is also called scientifically as consciousness, because we don't have another name for it. And so it's, when people say, well, what is wrong with her consciousness? People don't say that. No, they don't. No one judges anybody. No. Nothing is wrong with our consciousness, because it is our consciousness, or our access to the one mind, that is perfect, complete, and whole. It is our access to it that needs to be developed. There's nothing wrong here, nothing broken, nothing to fix. Consciousness is God in many names. Wholeness. Wholeness means everything is there, nothing missing. So there's nothing wrong here, ever. In fact, the most important thing for us to realize, I was just talking with a colleague this morning, and we were at a Solomar together, and she was like asking me about Larry. And, Larry and I fell in love 2 years ago after we were both, he was married 35 years, I was married 45, and we were widowed. And we found each other, but not after a lot of personal work. Because I would have just started where I left off. I wouldn't have gotten anything different. So I decided to take 4 years and do some personal work, went on a huge journey, and found all those pieces that need to be scooched out of the way so that I could really have the relationship of my dreams. And so I was at a Solomar, we were hanging out, and she was like, yeah, I'm fine by myself. Yeah, I'm fine. And I was like, okay, but you seem really excited about what I'm telling you, this story. She's like, no, That could never happen to me. I went, oh no, it can. And I explained what I had to go through so that she didn't think I was just plucking miracles out of the sky. I had to do the work, right?
Yeah.
And so she went home and pondered this, and of course now she just got engaged. She and her fiance to be will be married this next year, and she thinks, I walk on water, which is really nice because, but this is something we all know. This isn't something I know. This is something that comes in what? A textbook called The Science of Mind. Best kept secret, and by the way, she's a minister. So God bless her in her engagement, and why we're doing this is to really be mindful of how we express consciousness, how we access it, how we demand it to work in our lives, how we let it be like Jesus take the wheel, or be in command and move ourselves out of the way. So, the burning bowl ceremony is an alternative to setting resolutions. An intention is a lot different than to resolve. Okay? What we want to do is resolve and move out and then set an intention. And so this is, I think, much more powerful. And the goal of the burning bowl is to make space for new beginnings by releasing unwanted conditions in our lives or anything that impedes us from realizing our true selves. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Are you ready? Okay, so we are going to get started, and we're going to have, what it's going to look like is, because I know you all like to know what's going to happen to you, right? You got your seatbelts on, and now what? I want the captain to come on and tell us what we're doing here. or the lady that does the thing. So we're going to be doing some thinking. I know you've all come with what you want to release, and I want to let you know that something is going to come to you that you didn't think of. So I'm going to ask you to open your heart. I'm going to ask you to open your mind. You already know what you want to release, then it's done. You realize that? The minute you put the pen to the paper or you put that out there, that is something you want to let go, it's done. I just want you to know that. And so something's going to come up for you, something delicious that you're going to go, oh yeah, that has to go. And that's your gift for this morning. And so there'll be a little bit of context. There's also going to be a meditation. So I'm going to ask you to be open to that, and I'm going to guide you through some meditation, contemplation, reflection, so that maybe that thing shows up then. It may show up in the music, as we have such inspired music. And then you're going to write it on these little pieces of flash paper that were given to you. Okay? And remember, all of this is up to you. You don't have to do anything. Often a religious scientist likes to do nothing after being told to do something. And so you are free to do whatever you want this morning. And it's very powerful to write down what it is you want to release, because as I said, as soon as the pen hits the paper, it's done. And then, bravely, where no person has come before, you will come up to the bowl and you will put your paper over the fire and let go. Be sure to let go. And it will not burn you. It will flash a powerful flash for you. And that flash is the end of it. And then, if you feel like it, you may, into the microphone, tell us what is gone. There is something very powerful about speaking your word and having a witness. Okay? Then, after all of that, and whoever wants to go and do that, I'm going to take you into another meditation so that we can create something in 2024. I'm going to ask you to write it in your journal, and I'm going to ask you to visit it throughout the year and see how it has shown up. So there's no limit. Please don't shrink down. You know, I only deserve this much. No. Consciousness is infinite, and it is yours to partner with. And so as much as you can open that portal is as much in relationship to the Almighty that you can be in. Yikes. And to me, that's very exciting. So without further, I guess there's no questions. We don't have questions today. Are there any questions? Oh, I've terrified you enough. I would like to turn this over then to the One Love Band, and I will be back after this song.
Song a long time ago. It's really to the child in me, and Reverend Sharon's been helping me so much, and what I'm releasing today is the story of my father. This is to the child in me, and hopefully of you.
Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. Whatever you need, let me be the one you come running to. Whatever life did to you, you can undo. Your emotions run so deep, you try to hide the secrets you keep, but it's written all over your face, those painful memories you just can't erase. Whatever life did to you, you can undo. Innocent child, clean slate, written over by the plans that they made. But you were born to follow your dreams, follow the path that you have made. Whatever you want to do, you can.
Let me collect myself after that. So beautiful. That's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I can undo. That would be a really nice chant. Those two lines, whatever I can undo. A chant, that music is so beautiful. Thank you. Okay. So fire is a powerful force. And what I'm going to do before we start the burning bowl and we talk about the power of the elements, I'm going to do what we call an invocation to open the ritual. And it's an affirmative prayer, so you can close your eyes if you're comfortable. You can pray as your own tradition, and we can pray together. And so knowing that this place, that this time, that this experience is ordained. There is a power and a presence that is in this very room. And it's, as it is infinite, as it is immortal, how can it all be in this one room? That it is everywhere present, always. Meaning that you have access. We have access to all of it. It is the Creator creating creation, and its creation is of itself. It can only express itself then through its creation. And so it is dependent upon all of us to allow Spirit to create in, as, and through each one of us. How amazing is that? And so right here and right now, I let go of everything. Everything that has to do with leaving here, going to the grocery store, getting here and all the busyness, what happened yesterday, what's going to happen tonight, all of it can wait. As Ram Dass says, be here now. And so right now, in the fullness of Spirit, I rest my busy mind, I open my loving heart, and I relax my body so that I can be fully present in, as, through, and connected with the presence. I am so grateful for this morning. I'm so grateful for this community. It uplifts me. It changes me. It teaches me how to love. And affirm with me as we say together. And so it is. So this ritual is not about freeing ourselves from the past. Yes, it is. It is about cleansing. It is about creating space for the present we wish to construct. We're constructing. And from what are we constructing? The one mind. If we're going to set intentions for the new year, we must start by making a space for them, right? If there's something already there that's not working, wouldn't it behoove us then to move that out of the way to make room? And this is very much like decluttering. It is said that when we declutter, we make room for what is that we desire. We start clearing out the old ideas, old thoughts, and old burdens that no longer work in our lives. Now think about not what you already know you want to release, but something that might match these ideas of context. It's an opportunity to release old wounds, negative or unhealthy thought patterns, unfulfilled expectations, mistakes, or situations that may be holding us back from living our best life. Consider this. This could be anything from a behavior, a habit, an addiction or a relationship that's not healthy for us. Consider. It can be anger or old grudges. Basically, any negativity that is affecting our lives in a way that's keeping us from being who we want to be. How about this? It's an opportunity to relinquish anything that burdens our mind. Wow. And this is always an opportunity. It could be a time to forgive ourselves and others in exchange for inner peace. First, we must become still. Then, we name that thing that we want to release. Then we let it go. Where does it go? Away from me. I don't need to worry about where it went, what's happening to it. And then, and most important, we stand in faith for what's next. We live in expectancy. I love that. When we let go and let God, we experience freedom. Letting go opens us to the power of inspiration, insight, wisdom, and love. And like the flash paper, when we decide to let something go, honestly, it's gone. When we really make that decision, it's gone. We don't need to take it back. It's gone. We can release beliefs we might have created since we're human, and we start making our entire belief system by the time we're 5. It may be a belief that, isn't working anymore. The past, the pain, patterns are good. Maybe there's a pattern that keeps showing up. I like this word, I made it up. Stuckness. You ever feel like you're in stuckness? As we settle into the meditation, you can know that when you light the paper, the feelings lift as the fire consumes the paper. And so get comfortable. Allow your feet to ground you. Take a few moments to clear your mind of the chatter. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. If you're able, take a deep breath in as you count quickly to 5. Hold your breath for the count of 5 and let it out slowly as you count to 5. Let's do this again. In for 5, hold for 5, out for 5. And one more time. In for 5, hold for 5, out for 5. Let your forehead soften. Feel the space between your eyes soften and release tension. Drop your shoulders and feel yourself completely relax. Relax and open your mind to the message of your higher self. Go deeper. When your mind is calm and you feel a sense of peace and openness, begin to ask yourself, what is no longer serving? Which parts of your life are causing you dis-ease or discomfort? How is the past holding you back from the life you desire? This can include certain people, behaviors, limiting beliefs, or habits. As you sit still, quiet your mind of any distractions. Explore in your mind. Allow your heart to tell you all the things that you want to release. Ask yourself, what is it that I no longer want to carry forward with me into 2024? When you're ready, start to write on your flash paper. You don't have to write a lot, just a reminder of what it is. I will model the burning bowl ritual so that when it's your turn, you'll see that I lived through it and still am in one piece. And when you come forward, it's a symbol. Ritual is a symbol. And with the intention, we cast these lists. Maybe you just have one thing. I have a few. Into the flame and begin anew. It's a symbol. Watch as the list disappears and know that your struggles can be gone just as powerfully and instantaneously. And then when you're finished, you go back to your seat. When everyone has gone, we'll do another meditation for the second part of today. If you desire, which I said not everyone has to do, no one has to do, I'm going to say my list out loud so that you can witness. my dreams and support me in having them. Your song is so beautiful. I release the opinions of others and my reaction to them. I release my reactions to the behavior of my loved ones. I release my resentments, especially to those who are no longer here, so that I return to love. I'll let go a little quicker.
Yeah, flashes fast.
Letting go is a thing for me. I release not enoughness. I release they don't like me-ness. And I release my body is this and thatness.
Oh.
And if you feel brave, and I'm going to have you come this way so that you don't trip over wires.
I release fear.
I release self-judgment, self-doubt, and past guilt. I release passing judgment on others and resistance to love.
And I release a pattern of closure and a specific doubt.
You've had practice. I'm learning to let go.
I release and give away my fear of intimacy, fear of exposure, fear of being seen.
I release any worries or financial obligations or matters having to do with my deceased husband's business.
This is big. I wrote a lot. I release a lot of everything that no longer serves me. That was big.
obligation to self-doubt that I've lived with, unworthiness that I feel I've always had, questioning others for their choices and letting those choices rule my world, and panic over the unknown. This one has a piece of paper all to itself. I've had to learn this. I release the lack of faith in spirit and its ability to help me move forward.
I release anger, disappointment, resentment, poverty consciousness.
I release financial distress. I release the insecurities surrounding my therapeutic knowledge and career growth. I release judgment and limiting thoughts around family. Woo. I release any fear of past pains and traumas manifesting as health concerns.
Abundance realized and attachment released.
I release the story of my father, jealousy, fear, and self-negative talk. Bye.
I release judgment. And excess worry and family crisis. I release doubt, worrying about lack, and worrying about others, and worrying about having enough time to do all the things that I want to do.
Thoughts that do not serve me, I'm gonna write them down. Take the paper, toss it in the fire, watch it burn. Let go of the pain, let go of the sorrow, let go of the past.
very courageous of each one of you. And it's that courage that we take with us into this new piece of creating something new in our lives. And so I invite you to relax one more time. Having your journal and your pen in hand, open to the new page. And before we start any of it, we let go together with, oh no, I can't have that. Okay? Oh no, I can't have that. I would have had it by now. I don't really need it. I'm good. I'm good. Spirit is infinite. Can you imagine if Spirit said, you know, I'm good. I'm good. I'll stop here. So take a moment to visualize what you want to take place. Consider what you want to take place in the space where you let go and made room. What do you want to experience in life now? How do you want it to take shape? List all the ideas or qualities, attributes, goals that you want to draw into your life in 2024. And the list does not have to be complete this morning. This is the inspiration to start creating intention. And if you really want to do more of that, be sure to come to our class starting next Saturday. It is a foundational class, and this is exactly what we'll be doing. Write positively, affirming all of these goals as if they have already happened. And let go of the idea of speaking in the affirmative when it's not happened yet. This is how it works. We act as if. And keeping the journal, we're going to revisit this all through the year. And especially next New Year's Eve, you want to look at what happened today and what you wrote down. Because I assure you, we'll be revisiting a ritual next year. As you are considering the list of what you would like to bring forward in the new year, consider these words: to release. Consider these words that when you walk out of here today, you will no longer use them. Or if you do, since you have made this decision, it will be like a little alarm, and you will reframe. We can let go of those words that have kept us back from our full potential. Remember, words are things. Words like can't and try. We know that Yoda loves to say, do or don't do, there is no try. Trying prevents us from ever achieving our goal because we're always trying. Try is a word that signals commitment avoidance, lack of confidence, and it undermines our success. Another word to release is need. I need to do X. Use choose instead. Because choose takes the activity from the realm of mandatory into the realm of choice, where it belongs. Want is another word to release. Remember in the book, Conversations with God, it is made clear that we cannot have what we want as long as we want. Wanting is like trying. We'll always be wanting. And as we want, and this is profound, we are actually acknowledging lack. By wanting, we are saying, I don't have. And remember, what we want is to speak without want. We speak with affirmation, intention, as if it's already happened. Maybe you have a habit of saying, it's always something. Or other phrases that we say without thinking. This is just like pulling teeth. I don't believe it. It's too good to be true. Eliminate the words ought and should. Use choose in their place. That works for all our good. That is what we did with the fire, and now we write our intentions to do our part to manifest our future. And last, if you have written something down and you would like a witness to your intention, if you would like to speak it out loud, please feel free to come up to the microphone and be witnessed. I am a powerful leader. With a loving heart that will be and is reflected back to me. I feel loved by this community. I am a powerful wife. I deserve to be loved. I allow myself to be loved beyond anything I have ever allowed myself before.
And I accept the joyous freedom of travel with unexpected joys and connections. And I welcome deepness of connections, growth, and sharing.
I know that this coming year I have ahead of me a life full of abundance, full of self-love to be taught to myself daily, to know the true value of the talents that I have accumulated, and to live my life fully committed to joy and spirit.
I have lots of time for me. I have many people that help me do the things that I need to get done. I make room for more love, joy, peace, relaxation, comfort, playtime, and fun.
It's a little long, but I embrace spirit completely. I have total faith that spirit can heal me, mind, body, and soul. I embody love, peace, and joy, radiating them out to everyone. I forgive everyone, seeing the divine in them. I devote myself to creating beauty through my music, dioramas, art, and writing. I focus on positive thought and speech, sending out only good vibrations to the universe. I embrace and accept abundance, knowing I am worthy.
It's scary, but I know how powerful it is to state these. Thank you for my complete and radiant health in all areas of my body. And I'm so grateful. I have grown tremendously in my creative life and fully unfolded my music, healing music vision.
I'm not reading what I wrote.
But I am allowing myself to be the wonderful spiritual being that I am, which is allowing me to accept and to give and to serve myself and to serve others in ways that I am able to do and am good at doing and am getting better at doing. Music, creativity, being myself and inspiring others to be themselves, and to always remember that we are all one, meaning whatever I do for myself, I'm also helping to do for others. When I accept peace in myself, I am also helping others to accept peace in themselves, which will help our entire world, our entire universe, to release all that no longer serves them, to release all struggles, to release war, to only allow in peace and in love, and to allow in love, which will just help us to be what we all are authentically are, which is love. Hope I said that right.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
from my heart.
I am an author and creator, selling my written and spoken work, sharing my experiences and thoughts with others.
That was wonderful. And I highly recommend a prayer partnership. I have had one since 2008. A couple, actually, but one since 2008. And it is wonderful to share your intentions with your prayer partner so that you get another witness. And anyone else who will support you in your intentions. And now, I do want to thank you all for your courage, and I wanted to thank Marty especially for collecting us in a global intention, which was a broad idea that did not dawn on me. And I'm so glad it dawned on you, because it felt really good to set an intention as well collectively as the Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living, so beautifully articulated by Marty for all of us.
May I add one more thing, Sharon?
Please.
Earlier when you mentioned about releasing, where does it go? Something that I do set as an intention of, again, with the intention that we are all one, is that as I release, I bring in, I think of it as the violet flame of transmutation. When I release it, I intend for it to be transmuted. So it's no longer negative being spread out.
That's perfect.
It's
Yes.
just, released and
She's saying that she also makes certain that the energy that is released is transmuted, is literally, as energy doesn't go anywhere but it changes, it changes into the affirmative for us all. And I think that alone was a necessary part of our service this morning that I didn't think of, and I appreciate that you did. Because I think that makes it absolutely complete. And in that completeness is our offering.
we're going to do this.
Oh, good. I was going to say, we need another song.
One more song.
That's
How
always
about
good.
contemplate your future? Are we so clever with our program?
This song was written and inspired by the center when Laura and I came here. Before you invited us to be your music directors, Laura and I wrote this song based on what we've been learning. Ask yourself what's important. Your answer will be your guide. Take the path on the roadmap, the journey of your life. Contemplate your future. Think about what you want to see. You are the great creator of your dreams. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. Water them with intentions, and you will grow your dreams. Ask yourself what's important. Your answer will be your guide. Take the path
future. See what you wanna see. You are the great creator of your dreams. Mind is a garden, your thoughts are the seeds. Water them with intentions, and you will grow your dreams. You will grow your dreams. You will grow your dreams.
I am really enjoying this morning. Did I say Happy New Year? So now is time for our abundance opportunity, which is we are offering an opportunity for you to give. And the one thing that we say kind of a lot lately, because we have so much going on here, is that tithing or giving at Sunday service goes into keeping our building and staff going, whereas the building fund for getting our sanctuary done is separate. So if you are donating to the building fund, you know, please be specific on that. And we're going to be doing some fundraising in the new year, pretty fun fundraising to finish our sanctuary, so that the next time we do a burning bowl ceremony, we'll be doing it in our sanctuary. So if we could say the abundance affirmation together. In consciousness of abundance, I give freely, knowing that I am freely given to.
I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed.
Beautiful. Rumi says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. If you have a prayer request, please submit it to our website. We have a prayer team, and we love to pray. And again, I did a little infomercial earlier. We do have a class starting, and I am super excited about the possibility of having participants in the class. So we designed it, because I have offered a couple of classes in the last year that just didn't match calendars and such. And so we're going to try it this way, so that you can come to a foundational class, a certificated class, and do it that it works in your life. So it is going to be it's a 6-week class, but it happens on the first Saturday of each month for 6 months. So you don't have to do it every weekend, but rather once a month you come, and I feel like this is going to be an opportunity for us to dive deeper into the curriculum, because we usually have more, don't we, Patricia? We have more curriculum than we have time for, and this is going to afford us a month between classes for us to take deeper dives into the curriculum. So this will be an in-person class here at the center, and it will not be on Zoom, so this is an in-person class only. The other class I'm going to offer is only online, only a virtual class, and this is very exciting, another certificated class, and this is visioning, to teach you and to vision together, to learn the visioning practice, so that you then can use this practice not only in your life, but if you're in a group and you want to lead visioning. Visioning is not visualization. You will learn what it actually is, and you will love it. And if you already know what it is, then you're going to want to come so that you can spend 6 weeks visioning for your life. And I can tell you right now, you will not be the same when you start than you will on day 6. So I want us to actually say our affirmation, because this affirmation was written for the burning bowl ceremony ritual and setting our intentions. So together, today I have released what I don't want. I let go and let God do the work. In this sacred experience, in this I am healed and renewed. I open my heart to love, and I am blessed with peace, joy, and harmony. And today, the benediction will actually be a spiritual mind treatment. And the reason we're going to do a spiritual mind treatment is because we want to seal our activity today with a spiritual mind treatment. And now, what is a spiritual mind treatment? It is a 5-step prayer that we do here. It is an affirmative prayer, and again, you will learn a lot about that in the foundational class. It's a scientific process, and it doesn't mean that it's the only way to pray. I want you all to know that when you come here and we talk about spiritual mind treatment, please keep praying in the way you pray, and always pray in the way you pray, however it is you evoke the presence. This particular prayer I'm doing today is to seal everything we burned and everything we intend. And so just go back into that place. The feet are grounded. We're relaxed. We know that this is a safe place to just let go. There is a power greater than all, creating all. It has many names: love, light, compassion, abundance, intelligence, wisdom, joy, peace, harmony, belonging. What is true for all is the Spirit of God principle. And so I know that this power, this presence that has created all, created me, Sharon, created each one of us here, created all life, and in that creation connected us to each other. It doesn't get better than that. And so I know that this oneness, this wholeness, this spirit that created all life, that is ever and always powerful, is the guiding principle and the guiding light to my life, to the life of the Sacramento Center for Spiritual Living, to the life of each one of us here, to the life of those who have come before us and will come after us. That this is a place where God resides and calls home all of us to love one another, to share a spiritual community in unity, to learn how to be with one another, and to learn how to be fully expressed. And so I give thanks for this morning, for the courage here, for all those listening on YouTube, for all that has been released, for all that is intended. I am fully whelmed with gratitude. I know something happened here today that changed the world. I could not be more humbly grateful. And so I release my word in thanksgiving and rejoice to the law that always says yes. That's the way it is. And as we know that this law says yes, let's agree together by affirming and by saying, and so it is.
We have a fun closing song for you. This is another original.
By all of us.
Yes. And last year we did it, it was called 2023. But this year we rewrote it and it's 2024.
And last year we said, what did you do in 2022? Well, it doesn't rhyme with the 2022.
So we had to change the word.
So I said, what did you see in 2023?
Yeah. Okay. How about that?